Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We're back here in LoSec. We're here hacking these factional warfare data sites related to the Triglavian solar harvesters, where the Minmatar want to stop the Amar from building their solar harvesters. Now, we've been gathering Triglavian research data from these data sites they're spawning in, specifically these systems in the constellation of Sertul there. We recovered some loot, and it was actually really bad loot. We could have got a lot more loot. The thing is, we were sort of forced out of this the hacking site because our ship was not equipped well enough. We were using a dual medium ancillary shield booster probe, and this is more like a PvP based fit because it's there's a lot of tank in a very short amount of time, and usually PvP fights don't last for a long time, so that's why it's very good for PvP. But eventually these cap boosters will all run out, and that's why for PvE it's not so good because PvE battles usually last for a very long time. So we were facing then PvE. We were facing the NPCs. Waves after wave, they would never stop, it seems. And it would have been a lot better if I had some normal shield booster. But then again, it would be very hard to have a normal shield booster because we'd have to have a lot of capacitor modules to be able to power it. So we're going to basically have to find a very tanky-based exploration ship to be able to do these. But we were able to hack a couple of canisters and got some loot. Now, what I wanted to see here is where you can deposit these, because this is actually a special type of new like loot, you could say, and you should be able to somehow convert these to points of some form to be able to get these new navy ships that have recently been released. Well, check this out, because it says here in the agency that we can retrieve or deposit the data here in Samunani, I think it is. You can see it's Triglavian encrypted relay data. So we'd have to go here. We'll check what we can get from these, because I'm not able to find these in any buy or sell orders. So to me it seems like, okay, it's not like a sell or buy order. It must be some kind of loyalty point or shop or some form. So you can then perhaps you can exchange these for these new blueprints. We'll check this out. Because I've never seen this myself. We'll see how this works, how this whole process works of converting these, because these look very similar to what you can get from the T5 Abyss special rooms, not T6. You can only find them in T5 Abyss, these special mass Leshak rooms, and you can encounter these kind of crates, and you can open them and get special data. They're not really worth anything, they're just worth like lore value, you could say. But I think these should be able to be exchanged for something. But you can see their value is 0 ISK, so I was thinking, okay, we got really bad loot before, like 1 survey data, seriously, and a calm dark. But these probably are worth a lot more than these are worth here. And it makes also a lot of sense, because when we scroll here, we can see that they say specifically the encrypted relay data wants to be deposited in the system. But let me know what kind of bits are you guys using for this event, because to me it seems quite difficult, because they're being very strict in the ship limitations. You're not able to use Tech 2 ships, so you're forced to use the Tech 1 or faction ships. What you've got are the magnates, the the Tech 1 basic herons and Imicus probes like we've got now, but they're not particularly tanky. Then you got the Astera, which is probably like easy mode, just dual rep, which is probably really easy. But since they said that they're only allowed a frigate, my guess is that you would be able to take a classical combat frigate as well, and then you could perhaps use like just a core probe scanner on them, and then just scan down the signature and do them. And with the data analyzer, it wouldn't surprise me if you could do that. The thing is, though, it would perhaps be a little bit difficult to scan down these signatures, because these signatures are scanning level 3. If it's scanning level 3, it's going to be a little bit more difficult than your classical scanning size. Like level 1, level 2 is the basic stuff. Level 3, you usually need a bit more advanced scanning, or at least good skills. Level 4 is very difficult. You need to have good skills and a good ship to be able to scan those down. Level 3, I'm not sure if a combat ship might be able to do it. It might be. Perhaps you could use something like a worm. Worms are pretty expensive, though. Maybe it was a cheap faction ship we could use. Perhaps we could use an Imperial Navy Slicer. He has a spare high slot, so he would be able to fit a core scanner probe, a core probe launcher. And then we put 5 men, perhaps, or maybe even a 1 MN to ease fitting. A data analyzer, small armor repair, put 1 heatsink, multi-spectrum energized membrane, something like this perhaps. And then we go with power relay, capacitor power relay. Then we go with a bunch of capacitor modules, small focused pulse laser. Oh, this is not going to fit properly. Maybe damage, IFA compact damage control perhaps. Capacitor control circuits, they could maybe get the job done. Not really. 1 minute and 25 seconds and the capacitor runs out. We could get by with 1 repper. I'm not sure if this will be enough tank though. 40 HP per second. We have some okay resist, so it might be able to work out. We could test this later, to be honest. I think it would be a fun alternative. I wonder if we could go with this MWD. No, we can't. With this compact MWD. Maybe put multi-spectrum energized membrane. Multi-spectrum coating. Multi-spectrum coating is a bit worse. Damage control, what was it? What was the resist we got here? IFA compact, okay, they're not so good. Damage control, Tech 2 is pretty good though. Compact is 60%, Tech 2 is 62%. Ooh. What about reactive armor hardener? The reactive armor hardener is going to use a lot of capacitor though. Yeah, it's good, but it uses a lot of capacitor. Multi-spectrum energized membrane compact. 1 MN with monopropellant. This could be a potential fit. I think it would also be pretty fun, to be honest, because we would go around in a little fast slicer. Use, oof, look at that DPS too, it's pretty good. And range as well. That'd be pretty fun. But these, yeah, 16. You also can get neutered out there, because I think they've got newts, or at least scramblers. I think they did. They had multiple E-walls. They had target painters at least. Oh no, I hope they've not got smart bombs. 2 red people over there. 4 conflag and 4 scorch. That'll be good. Oh no. Oh no, smart bombs. Can we go to the next one? Please let us go to the next one. Next. Come on. Oh, I knew it. There were some smart bombers. I'm surprised we weren't able to go through the gate though, because we're 1.3 kilometers away. Shouldn't you be able to then go through the gate? Because I think if you're within 2.5, you're able to go through the gate. That was a complete epic fail over there. We can probably just go to this with a Malediction, to be honest. That was very sad. But that's probably what they're doing. They're smart. They're going to be using smart bombs on the popular systems that have got these kind of rewards. So they know that, okay, anyone coming back from a run with all their loot is going to go there. You can check this out. At least we can go there safely from high sec. Okay, let's go to one of these stations in this system that they're telling us to go to. They're not telling us to go to a particular station, so I'm unsure which station we would have to do this at. Unless we do this in space somehow. Maybe there's some particular orbital body we can find when we're in the system. Okay, so there's a research center. This must be what we have to go to. Or we can deposit these relay data. Let's check this out. Can you open this? It's a control tower, seems. Okay, it's here. Research laboratory. Okay, so they have the input required, and then we'll probably get some token from this. Well, that's how you at least deposit the relay data. It's unfortunate that we weren't able to actually do that, and we would also need it in quantities of 100 because they've got like a minimum quantity, I believe, here. And then it must be that we get some rewards from this. Unfortunately, our ship was not powerful enough to get through. Maybe next time. We'll probably try the Imperial Navy Slicer. I think that might be promising. It wouldn't get through a gate camp though, but it would perhaps do the exploration sites a bit quicker. I wonder how we would have to get through a gate camp. We'd need to have a big buffer ship. A frigate with like probably 12k EHP buffer would probably be enough to survive a gate camp. It's not so easy to come by actually. I wonder how we would do. We'll find some way. Perhaps we could also carry modules in our ship and then refit to travel fit. And then we also have hacking fit. So we can sort of switch it around and mix and match when we're on the way there. Oh, we're dying too much. In these sites. Faction warfare conclusion of this little adventure. We're going to have to do another one later with perhaps a more combat oriented ship and be a bit more prepared. Both gate campers, but also the NPCs in the site can also do a lot of damage. So we'll need to take those into consideration, as well as being able to hack at the same time. There's a lot of things you need to do. It's not surprising me that there's so few people in those systems, because it seems to be a bit difficult with the ship limitations you've got, being only able to use Tech 1 ships or faction based ships. So that's enough for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.